Hi, David. I've been practicing English, but I get confused about when to use can, could, and may.
That's a common problem, Emma. These words are called modal verbs, and they have different uses in English.
Modal verbs? What does that mean?
Modal verbs help us express ability, permission, requests, and possibilities. Can, could, and may all have different meanings depending on the context.
Oh, that sounds important. Can we go over them one by one?
Of course, let's start with can. Can is used in three main ways: to talk about ability, to make requests and give permission, to express possibility.
Okay, let's go through them one by one.
First, ability. We use can to talk about something we are able to do. I can swim. She can play the piano. Can you ride a bicycle?
So, can shows what someone is able to do?
Exactly. Now let's look at using can for requests and permission. Can I borrow your pen? Can you help me with this homework? You can go home now.
Oh. So, can is used to ask for permission and to give permission.
Yes, but remember, can is informal. For polite requests we use could or may.
Got it. What about can for possibility?
We use can when something is generally possible. Can be very hot in summer. Too much sugar can be bad for your health.
So, can means something is possible in general?
Exactly. Now let's move on to could. Could is the past tense of can, but it has other uses too. Here are the main ones: past ability, polite requests and permission, possibility and suggestions.
Okay, let's start with past ability.
When I was a child, I could run fast. She could speak French when she was younger. Could you swim when you were a kid?
So, could is like can, but for the past?
That's right. Now let's look at polite requests and permission. Could you pass me the salt? Could I leave work early today? Could you help me with my project?
Oh. Could sounds more polite than can.
Exactly. People use could to sound more formal and polite.
And what about possibility?
We use could when we're talking about something that might happen. It could rain tomorrow. You could get sick if you don't wear a jacket. This problem could be difficult to solve.
So, could means something is possible but not certain?
Yes, it's like saying maybe. Now let's look at may. May is used in three ways: to ask for permission, formal; to give permission; to talk about possibility.
Let's start with asking for permission.
May is more formal than can or could. It's often used in polite situations. May I leave early today? May I have a cup of coffee? May I ask a question?
Oh. So, may is more polite than can and could.
Exactly. Now let's look at giving permission. You may go now. Students may use the library after class.
This sounds very formal.
Yes, it's used in official or professional situations.
What about may for possibility?
May is similar to could when talking about possibilities. It may snow tomorrow. She may be late. This may take a while.
So, may also means maybe, but it sounds a little more formal?
That's right.
Okay, let me check if I understand. Can is for ability, informal permission, and general possibility. Could is for past ability, polite requests, and uncertain possibilities. May is for formal permission and possibilities.
That's perfect. Here's a comparison. Function can, could, may. Ability: white heavy checkmark yes, present/future, white heavy checkmark yes, past, crossmark no. Permission: white heavy checkmark informal, white heavy checkmark polite, white heavy checkmark very formal. Requests: white heavy checkmark informal, white heavy checkmark polite, crossmark not common. Possibility: white heavy checkmark general, white heavy checkmark uncertain, white heavy checkmark formal.
Wow. This makes everything clear. Thanks, David.
You're welcome. Keep practicing and soon you'll use them naturally.